drilling oil, deforestation, always polluting the air, polluting the whole earth, man. I always liked that cartoon, man. That was one of my favorite cartoons, man. It's a spiritual cartoon, man.
Yeah. Hey, as the scripture tells us in John 10, man, the thief cometh not but for to steal, to kill, and to destroy. And that's in every facet of life.
Right back to that 2 Ezra 12 and 17 I read earlier. It says that though he pretend to help you, yet shall he undermine thee.
Sirach
12 and 17, man. And that word undermine, it means to diminish or to deplete. And he pretend to help you all day, man, but he's always, like the elder was saying, man, he's always gonna get something out of you.
I got something. Sirach chapter 10 and verse 7 says, pride is hateful before Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, and man, and by both doth one commit iniquity. Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, because, right?
That's a lot of it, yeah. Capitalize off your injuries.
Injuries, man. Okay, yeah, the jab, right? That's just one example. That's the, that caused so many injuries, man.
Bill's palsy.
Yeah.
People with one side of their face numb
We've seen the
paralyzed.
We've seen the videos.
People with the that was doing all that shaking and shit. Yeah, the shakes.
Thank you, lady.
Couldn't stop.
Bro, the video, bro. Anybody want to, bro?
Brothers from the Bay put the mumble rap to it.
They was laughing during that time. People were bugged out. We were laughing at you people.
Yeah.
The prophets was laughing like, "Yo, we told you not to take this. We told you the outcome of trusting this devil." And the prophets gonna do the same thing in this go around. When that MOTB comes, we gonna laugh when you niggas out there bugging out, going crazy in the Walmart parking lot.
Yep. I got one.
The brother just sent he just did a lesson or posted something where it said they deploying National Guards to the food banks.
Yep.
Good.
So, yeah.
I got a little bit.
You got it, bro.
It says, because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit. Hey, another thing of that JAB, man, these pharmaceutical companies that produce these jabs, and they fucking made a killing out of it by deceit. They made billions, bro. All through deception. It says, because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another.
Got by deceit, man. Look what he did to the Gadites over here, man. We got these treaties. We're gonna sign these treaties, a pact between this certain native tribe, that we take over your land and get the resources, and we just I don't know what the fuck they give them. But they was gonna give them some money or some shit.
They basically made a treaty where we're gonna dig for this oil or whatever natural resource means, natural gas on your land, and they were supposed to give them a percentage. But you know how that go with E, And then what at the end of the day, what do they give them? No, not diseases. Even after that, casinos on their land, reservations. Excuse me, reservations. And if you know anything, they don't get the bulk of the money from that. If anything, they tax the majority of the money that they're supposed to get, and the rest go to Esau. So what are they stuck with? Nothing. And what do they call a $quarter, silver dollar Indians or something with a fake, what do they call $5 Indians? Yeah, that where they basically Esau marries in to the family to get their inheritance. Marry the women because the women, they
do it by percentages.
Yeah, they yeah.
Riches got by deceit.
Yeah.
This is Joel 1 and 10 in NLT. The fields are ruined. The land is stripped bare. The
Yeah,
grain
Joe stay getting on the Edomites,
That's,
man.
Joel.
Oh, that's Joel. I was thinking Joe.
Yeah, you
Joe,
still right. Yeah.
Joe got on the Edomites, man. You know, he called them children of fools, children of base men. You know, he got on them Edomites, man. You got some niggas think that Joe was an Edomite, man. Fucking bug outs, man. You know, you got it.
Joel 1 and 10 in OT. The fields are ruined. The land is stripped bare. The grain is destroyed. The grapes have shriveled, and the olive oil is gone.
Yeah, these are all those basically resources of the earth that the Lord gave forth his men, you know, and all the inhabitants of the earth to live by, man. You know, and Esau he markets them. First he strips them, takes them, steals them, and then he markets them or switches them. That's when we go back into Sirach 39. And it speaks about the principal uses of man, but into sinners they have turned them unto evil. You know, it speaks about the oil, the blood of the grape, you know, the fire. It speaks of wood, yeah, the flour, you know, honey, water, all those different necessities that men need. Hey, Esau, he just messes them up, man. And that's why you have the earth in this condition that we see today, man.
It's like he takes possession of the resources, diminish the value and quality of these resources, and then resell it to the earth.
God, one of them has super loud.
But that's basically what Esau does. You know, he'll take it for himself, monopolize, reduce the quality, and then resell it to you for a high price.
After he's taken all the best of the best, you know, out of
The best for himself.
he didn't. Man, he's done that all over the world. All the gold mines, diamond mines. He just ransacked, took the best of the best, and you know, and then still charge people to go to these specific places, and still has control over these certain mines and certain places where these natural goods are, even though they got the majority of it. What they'll do is they'll find oil, and then they'll cap it off, and then mark it, you know, and then if anyone actually goes there, so oh no, that's mine. I already claimed that. Already own that land.
Yeah, kind.
And they don't just do that on land, they do that shit in the ocean. That's where you have those big oil rigs in the middle of nowhere.
Kind. They do it in the air as well. You know, they call it their airspace.
Oh yeah.
You know? Oh well, we control these bounds. Hey, in New York they was taxing. The higher you go up in elevation, the more you have to pay, man.
Good. Yeah, that's Edomites. Fuck.
You know?
Ain't no Jake living in no high rise in Manhattan.
This is 2nd Esdras chapter 4, and I'll start at 26. It says, Then answered he me and said, The more thou searchest, the more thou shalt be astonished. For this time fleeth quickly away, and cannot comprehend what is promised to the righteous in the future time. For the present time is full of sacrilege and infirmity. And infirmity is just fucking illness everywhere, man. Cancer is like fucking like it's like people just like, oh, cancer. Yeah, my aunt died of cancer. Yeah. Fucking my uncle, he has cancer in his ass. You know, everybody has cancer, bro. You know, it's like, why? Why everybody have cancer?
Because the cancer of the earth is ruling, man.
And he's feeding you nothing but poison. You know?
Processed food, processed meat, red meat.
All the medicine is petroleum based. You know? Hell, like the food is, a lot of the food is like based in these processed oils, like what they say, vegetable oils and canola oil, seed oils.
Yeah. So hey, this time is quickly just it's dying. Like the earth is
become weaker with age.
It's sick. You know, the people are sick. Shit, the animals we consume, they're sick.
Yeah.
That affects us.
Yeah. That's what the scriptures say. An unwise king destroys his people. Man. Everything that he do, his way of life is always destructive to you, man. he's not promoting health, real health. All these damn commercials that he be promoting, you know, claiming to be for the people, man, he's not really for the people. If he was, you would see better health. Most of these people walking around is overweight, they coughing and you know, sneezing and shit. They dealing with some kind of infirmity. People sick.
Yeah, kind. Hey, why you see always a commercial with food dealing with some sort of abomination, man? You know, shellfish, you know, crab, lobster, shrimp, you know, or it's always something greasy. You don't never see no commercial of a fire-ass Mediterranean spot, you know? You never see no what you call it? I was gonna say Elam. Yeah, Elam. You don't never see no Elamite commercials. You know, some naan, some curry. You know, it's always a big ass burger with bacon on it. You know?
If you ever watch, I don't know, brothers don't watch it, but if you ever were to watch BET, you see some of the commercials that come on there, it's just straight niggerish, man. You know, like just the abominations. Like they'll show the Red Lobster, Lobster Fest or Shrimp Fest, and they show. I gotta tell you, they'll show niggas on there. You know, Panya Gold.
You know, Jake.
We good? We pay for it? Go ahead, bro.
Nah, brother can go. We can read that precept. Brother can handle it.
Yeah, it says,
We pay for it?
continuing in verse 26, it says, 2 Ezra 4. Then answered he me and said, the more thou searchest, the more thou shalt be astonished. For this time fleeth quickly away, and cannot comprehend what is promised to the righteous in the future time. For the present time is full of sacrilege and infirmity. But as concerning the things whereof thou askest me, I will tell thee. For the evil is sown, but the destruction thereof is not yet come. If therefore that which is sown be not turned upside down, and if the place where the evil is sown pass not away, then cannot it come that is sown with good.
Exactly, meaning what? Ultimately, all the wickedness that Yahweh Shemel Shah has allowed Esau, you know, to ramp up, to multiply, is for the purpose of it all being disannulled, for the purpose of it all being destroyed. It's like, go ahead, it's on you.
And it lets us know that the evil is cut. Hey, like 99.9% of the evil shit that the world consumes comes out of this place. You know? So therefore, in order for this disease, for this infirmity to actually be rooted out, this place has to be turned upside down. Meaning the Lord has to put an end to this place. And therefore that's the meaning of because of injuries and riches gotten by the sea, the kingdom is translated from one people to another, man.
Hey, the solution to all of this is for having a new earth. That's the ultimate solution. All right? That's going to save humanity. That's going to save all. You got so many species on the endangered species list.
It's ridiculous.
It's crazy, man.
Like common things.
Yeah.
You have certain ant species and bee species that are just being wiped out, man. For this nigga to make artificial bees. Well, what type of shit is that, man? Hey, that's the pride though, because he believes that he could create something better than the order that Yahweh Shemel Shai created, man.
Yahweh Shai made it. It was perfect.
Yeah.
The bee was perfect. It had the perfect wings, the perfect size,
mosquitoes,
just everything.
Exactly.
Species that even still being extinct, which we know, I don't believe that, you know, because everything the Lord made, He made it to endure forever. But you know, Esau does store up like the sperm, you know, the seed of different animals. But when it comes to like, I think the last white rhino died, the male, which it don't really matter about the females because the male is the one that carries the seed. But he's poaching them. These same things, some of these same things that are so-called extinct, he got them on his wall somewhere, you know, to brag about it.
I got a quick scripture, Isaiah 24, starting at 4 in the NLT. It says the earth mourns and dries up, and the crops waste away and wither. Even the greatest people on earth waste away. The earth suffers for the sins of its people, For they have twisted the Most High's instructions, violated his laws, and broken his everlasting covenant. Therefore, a curse consumes the earth.
Yeah.
His people must pay the price for their sin. They are destroyed by fire, and only a few are left alive. So, yeah, it's the powers that be that are in control. Like the elders in Dallas always say, the earth needs new management. If they don't get rid of this current manager, nothing is gonna survive. Right? Nothing survives, man. They're gonna ruin everything. All right. So we need a new heaven and a new earth, because then that's when everything's gonna be able to be revitalized. Everything will be refreshed.
Yeah.
You know,
In unison.
rejuvenated.
It's gonna be good again.
Yeah.
As back in the time of creation with the Elohim. You know, it said, and it was good.
The
It
whole
was
earth
perfect.
would be like paradise. It would be Eden.
Yeah, I done.
You know.
It's gonna take 1,000 years to do it too.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind. Because people don't even understand. Hey, just us standing right here, you know, in this concrete is really killing us. You know, because it's not as the earth supports a certain type of level, you know, upon your feet, man. You know, with having this hardness of concrete on the bottom of your feet, hey, it messes up your spine. You know, it'll twist your spine. So that, what are you saying, bro? Yeah, kind. No arch support. So
It's supposed to be gold.
Yeah.
With just the earth itself.
kind.
There's a lot of strain on your joints.
Exactly. Because with gold, what happens is when you walk on that, it's same with wearing, you know, copper jewelry and things of sort. It's called a micro minerals. You know, what happens is when you walk on these surfaces, that's why also with eating from real silverware, you know, it actually helps your body, because pieces of that, microscopic pieces of that silver, it will enter into your bloodstream, man. You know, that's why colloidal silver is so healthy for you, right? It's so good for the body, because those microscopic pieces are ultimately healing you, man. That's why when you go back into the water, hey, these things were supposed to be in it. It's like it was naturally already in it until Esau stripped it away.
Right, our body has all these metals in it
Exactly.
already. You know, maybe in small quantities, but they're there.
They're there.
And we need them. You know, I got one. This is Job 20 and 27. It says, "The heaven shall reveal his iniquity, and the earth shall rise up against him. The increase of his house shall depart, and his goods shall flow away in the day of his wrath. This is the portion of a wicked man from Yahweh, and a heritage appointed unto him by the Most High power."
Yeah, ultimately, Yahweh Shem Shai, all the riches in which Esau is swallowed up, the Lord is going to make them vomit it, man. You know? Hey, because what? The earth was made for our sakes, man. You know? And as the scripture says, why do we not have an inheritance with the world, man? Or why don't we have it own the inheritance?
And it says the earth shall rise up against him, man. Meaning, hey, this man is being exposed. You know? He's going to be seen as the problem. You know? The whole world is going to know who this man is. Okay? And what is going to be the solution? Hey, get him out of here, man. Get him out. You know? His position, meaning the rulership that he has over the world right now, is going to be stripped away. Okay? Because he is doing his job.
Yeah.
He is doing his job, but it's only for a moment in time that the Lord is going to allow this man to do so much, you know. Because if it was up to him, he'd fucking get rid of everybody and himself.
That's right.
You know. So the earth, like it says, the earth is going to rise up against him, man. The creatures.
Habakkuk 2, it talks about how the remnant shall spoil them. You know, it's because the nations are going to know that it's him. He has this deadly appetite.
Yeah.
So it says that his desire is as hell and he's as death.
Yeah.
He can never be satisfied. So these nations are going to suddenly rise up against him, because as long as he gravitate towards his evil covetousness to rule the world in wickedness, basically the world has to suffer.
Yeah.
You know, people are going to, you know, put two and two together. The fact that this man want to set up a global technocracy, it's going to take so much resources. It's going to take him put so much into his military industrial complex, you know, to police the world so that he can put all the pieces of his whole enterprise together.
Okay.
You know, and he's basically eating up the earth. He's consuming the planet just to construct his digital tower power.
Remember you mentioned the data centers?
The AI data centers, man, taking up all of the energy, taking up all of the water supply. We about to, on the West Coast, pretty damn near gonna run out of water, because they want to use the water that we could use
And the energy.
and the energy
That's easy.
just to fucking cool down their
They're
supercomputers.
gonna probably use the majority of the energy that Hoover Dam makes for that damn data center.
And it's funny because even the energy that's basically what do you call it? That's produced from the Hoover Dam. Hey, a lot of that energy doesn't even come to Las Vegas. You know, hey, it bypasses. It's California, Arizona, Mexico, New Mexico, and somebody else. Colorado. That's what it is, right?
I think we get on to Lake Powell. I think I'm not sure on that, but it's I think another water source.
Right. On top of that, what you were saying though, what it's also going to do is increase the hell for the people here, because now your bills are going to be higher.
Yep.
You know, they said it's currently 61 AI data centers in Vegas already, or it's like in Nevada already.
Nevada, yeah.
You know, and with the construction of that new one, it's saying your bill can increase, your power bill by itself can increase by 50 to 70%. You know, so and he only plans on building more. So is it not evident that we need to get out of this place, man?
Yeah.
You know, are you not in hell? You don't feel it yet? You know?
He's taking away your life essentials just so that he can play God over you on earth. You know, that whole AI shit, that's him trying to be a lord over you, God. You know, setting up a Godhead. So it's gonna take life essentials, resources that you need to live in order to fucking fulfill his God complex.
Out of the 100.
This man needs to be put out of the planet, man.
Yeah.
But we know that, you know,
Mexico.
Yahweh Shai, you know, is even Yahweh Shai don't know the day or the hour. You know, ultimately the Lord is keeping them in place for the fulfillment of prophecy. All right. Only he who now let will let until he be taken out of the way. All right, and then shall that man of sin be revealed, man.
That's right.
And that's what we're witnessing in these final days. All right. This is why we hastening the coming of the day of the Lord, because it's assured to us that there's going to be a new heaven and a new earth where dwelleth righteousness.
That's right. And that goes back to that affliction of Zion being fulfilled. You know, ultimately what the elect souls being delivered from this place and not tasting of that second death, to ultimately be that governing body in the kingdom to come, man. New Jerusalem, the real New Jerusalem, you know? You know, where we're gonna rule in righteousness. You know, Lord willing, we be those men. And it's gonna be order as far as what the animals, it's gonna be order for as far as the people, you know? The scriptures tell us in the book of Isaiah that the fir tree shall rejoice, man, when this devil be taken out. So how much more, even the heathen are gonna be happier. Here it is,
Isaiah 14.
Yeah, Isaiah 14, they have to suffer here too. Really, the whole world, they should be rebelling against Esau, man. Hey, but the only one that matters are the men that's on the highways and hedges rebelling in the spirit against this devil, man. You know, preaching the words of Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai.
That's the part of the testimony.
Exactly.
This is the reason why he's gonna the beast is gonna make war with us, because of the testimony. Was that Revelation 12?
Okay.
You know,
I got something too.
you know, we're gonna overcome them by the blood of the Lamb and by the testimony. The testimony is the spirit of prophecy.
That's right.
We're prophesying against this man's kingdom and all the unrighteousness that this man has procured through his rulership. That he's going to be held accountable for all this wickedness, man.
I got something.
You know, the Lord's going to come back and he's going to basically give the antidote to all this wickedness.
Okay.
All right. Everything has been turned upside down. he's coming to set this place right side back up.
That's right. That's right.
So this is Nahum chapter 3 and verse 19. It says, there is no healing of thy bruise.
Yeah.
Thy wound is grievous.
Yeah, and then speaking of Babylon the Great, man, you know, it's likening the state of it to ultimately having bruises, grievous bruises that can receive no help, man. That's gonna lead into decomposition. Right.
It says,
And ultimately, that's talking about Nineveh.
Yeah, Nineveh.
But we know Nineveh, you know, the modern Nineveh is America today.
it says, all that hear the bruit of thee shall clap their hands over thee. Because you had mentioned that, you know, that, hey, the world is going to rejoice, man. Once this fucking devil finally just removed. It says, for upon whom hath not thy wickedness passed continually?
It's beautiful as the scriptures say that, man. Because everybody has been touched and been defiled by this place, man. Been defiled by Esau, Edom. You know?
That's why in Malachi he's known as the border of wickedness. Anything that he touches, anywhere he sets his filthy pink feet, is nothing but lawlessness.
Yeah.
I remember I did a lesson where there was an article that showed a map of all the different countries where the rainbow policies are tolerated. And then you have certain areas in the earth where there's no tolerance for it.
Yeah.
And all the countries where Esau is in power, where he's ruling, is rampant. It's tolerated. It's condoned. It's rewarded. It's allowed. Every other part of the world, that shit has no tolerance there. So that gives credence to that prophecy, how Esau is clearly the border of wickedness, man. Wherever he wants to, you know, set his feet, he wants to, you know, relinquish his democracy. You know, basically he transgressed by wine. Therefore, he's a proud man.
And some years back, you remember Saudi Arabia, they was hard on the women.
Yeah.
You know, basically keep them in straight.
Yeah.
But now, you know, 2025, they letting them drive. They, you know, letting them go out without the head coverings and shit. You know, and that's what happens when you basically set pacts with Esau Edom, man. You know. So even the Arab world is you see that liberalism. You know that liberalism set in. You know, into their world. You know. So that's why I brought out the scripture in Revelation talking about the false prophet. Esau, he's going to use the Catholic Church and Islam, because Islam came out of the Catholic Church, you know, to push this MOTB.
If I could add to you, we were talking about it not long ago, the other day. It's funny how no matter what different political views or religious beliefs, moral standards, all these different countries have, they all agree that they need a biometric ID system.
We still got this one rolling. That's cool.
They still need that. No matter what, they always need that. You know, so that's how Iran, China, America, Ukraine, Russia, all these different, but they all believe that they all need this same system to police, you know, to monitor the people, I should say.
Yeah, and that precursor of getting that MOTB is the worshiping of the image. So, which is LGBT, setting women over the man, you know, the political realm. Religious shit, you know. Yeah.
This is Revelation 18:3. All nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies.
There you go, these other nations, man. You know, basically getting in bed with Esau, man. Like Saudi Arabia, for example, it said in the prophecy, the 12 princes shall be rich, 12 princes of Ishmael, man. And they basically set a pact, you know, during the, I believe the 30s or the 20s, you know, about the whole oil, the process of digging the oil out the earth, you know, over there in Saudi Arabia. That's why you got them rich-ass Ishmaelites over there. You know, they got in bed with Esau Edom, man. And also these other nations, man. know, the dollar bill, man. You know, getting in bed with the Edomite, the American Edomite, primarily the super Amalek.
Where what's on? First where you at? First?
I was Revelation 18:3.
Yeah, the delicacies. They actually jumped down. He was going to list some of those delicacies.
Revelation 18.
Let's say when you see souls of men jump up, like 18.
Okay, so
18 something. Yeah. You see it? I didn't even look.
I'm gonna go Revelation 18:11. And the merchants of the earth shall weep and mourn over her, for no man buyeth their merchandise anymore. The merchandise of
Part of the
gold.
images, they make all these idols and things, and they don't even believe in those things. They sell them over here to America who will buy some bullshit. They cannot. If you go to Japan and certain places in China, they don't even have the housing that can fit a 50-inch screen in there. You know, certain. Why you shipped over 3 million flat screens when you can't even fit a 50-inch flat screen in your house? Or you look where it's just you lay at a little not kennel. What's the other thing called? Basically a little area, man, with a little door on it, little curtain on it, man. Or a little compartment, man. You know, you just need somewhere to sleep. Simple living, but they know they can give it a lot of different things, and these are all the things that are the world is looking for in commodity. Okay, and this is what all the super Amalek controls. You got it, bro.
11. And the merchant of the earth shall weep and mourn over her, for no man buyeth their merchandise anymore. The merchant of gold and silver and precious stones, and of the pearls and fine linen, and purple and silk and scarlet, and all fine wood, and all manner vessels of ivory, and all manner vessels of most precious wood, and of brass and iron and marble. And the cinnamon and the odors and the ointments and frankincense and wine and oil and fine flour and wheat and beasts and sheep and horses and chariots and slaves and souls of men.
There it is. So those are all the merchandises of Babylon, man. Ultimately how they got rich, right? It gave all the physical, tangible things as far as the delicacies of what you would call wealth. But then it says what? And slaves and souls of men. And those are like the most two important, man. Right? Because here it is through this devil system, and he's going to be capturing those souls of men, right? By making an allegiance unto the beast, by receiving of that MOTP, that CH to the P, man. It says in slaves, because we already understand, hey, you being an employee is you ultimately being a slave, man. And you could say, Jacob, like, well, I work for myself. Well, guess what? You still have to pay taxes. You know, you still got a social security number, man. So you're still a slave in this place, right? So that's why we're telling you to arise and depart from Babylon the Great, mentally and spiritually, most importantly, because it'll utterly pollute you, man. Because we're in the times in which Esau is going to start making even more major moves. This engineered famine, because that's what this is, by this snap, you know, the food is here. It's just the individuals aren't going to receive, isn't going to have the economics or the money to buy it anymore, man. So it's engineering a way for people not to eat. And it's going to put that however 20 to however many % of people that's living here and the destitute mean to eat. So they're going to do whatever it takes to survive. Meaning what? They're going to steal. They're going to rob. The scriptures speak about going into a neighbor's house and spoiling their goods because of what? The lack of bread, man. That's the ability to eat, to feed their children. Right? And here it is, you got the N-Dub on TikTok talking about, oh, I gotta feed my kids. Since when did you start caring about your kids, man?
Well, hot pockets and top ramen?
Yeah, like that. You've been killing them. And now you're gonna ultimately eat them because they're gonna starve. That's it, the scriptures. Cannibalism is gonna come back in a major way, man. And you already been conditioned to like the taste of flesh because you've been eating kids' meals, man. You know, you've been, it's real. You already been eating your children. You know, you've been eating Pookie and Ray Ray and them, man. But now you about to really age, just like how you go to Knott'sberry Farm, you know, and get the turkey leg. Hey, well, they're gonna be eating their children's legs, man.
Barbecue Big L roll.
Yeah. God, man. Can brother grab that in the Book of Kings where it speaks about you know how the woman ate her child, you know,
Also,
or
these federal workers, man.
coerced her into
It's over a million federal workers that's not being paid as well. So you can put them in the you know, the basket of you know them not getting nothing to eat as well, man.
Yep.
You know, because they're gonna be going to food banks.
Yeah.
You know, these troops, they in food banks, going to food banks.
Yep.
You know, Trump said you got a $100 million donation to pay the troops. You know, I don't think that's enough to pay all the troops of America, man.
Hey, here it is. They give the small heads, you know, billions of dollars a year.
They just gave Argentina 20 billion.
You can't feed your own citizens, man.
The president of Argentina's a small hat.
Makes sense, yeah. He's never traded in, right? If brother grabbed that in 2 Kings 6. Right.
2 Kings chapter 6.
Yeah, that's what the elder was speaking about. Yep.
Verse 26. It says, and as the king of Israel was passing by upon the wall, there cried a woman unto him, saying, Help, my lord, O king. And he said, If the Lord Yahweh do not help thee, when shall I help thee?
Yeah, here it is. She was looking for some sort of balm from what? From a government official, man. Just like back when the 1-9 was going on, the end-up was asking, please, Mr. Trump, please open the government up again. We hungry. And well, this woman is essentially asking for the same thing. Asking the king, well, hey, king, can you feed us? You know? Or we're destitute here. We ain't ate. So go ahead, bro.
Out of the barn floor or out of the wine press.
Right, he's basically saying, wait, well, where can I feed you from? You saying out of the barn floor, out of the wine press? Hey, the reserves we had are gone. You know? So it's the same thing coming down into here. It's not that the food is gone, it's the accessibility to that food is being limited, man.
Wasn't that the Syrians?
Yeah,
the Syrians that you know, basically set up a forge and they was controlling the food imports.
Yeah, it was like a siege.
Yeah, imports going in inside Samaria.
Yep.
Yeah, basically Israel, northern Israel.
Yep.
That's the epitome of a famine, man. A lot of people think famine is when there's absolutely no food. It just means it's a scarcity of it. It says, and the king said unto her, What aileth thee?
Yes.
She answered, This woman said unto me, Give thy son that we may eat him today, and we will eat and we will eat my son tomorrow.
Right, so the fact that they even came down into a conclusion, you know, that hey, we just got to eat these kids, shows you how drastic the time was, man. You know, because that means, hey, there was nothing for them to get. It wasn't no type of grain for them to eat, no type of meal. They immediately went down into the worst of the worst. Hey, we got to eat these children, man. We can't feed them. They're crying, you know. So hey, the best thing they could do for us is to bring us back into a state to where we're a fool again, man. And it sounds crazy, hey, but this is the reality of the situation that we're about to enter, man. Hey, next week, niggas are about to starve. You know, Friday, Jake, hey, cause Jake, what? As soon as Friday hit, Jake get money, they ain't hungry no more, cause they able to buy it, you know? But what happens when that Friday hits and that money ain't deposited into that account? Niggas ain't about to be going out to the club that Friday, you know? That's why the scriptures, when you read in, I believe Isaiah 24, it speaks about, you know, they shall not drink wine with a song, you know? Strong drink shall be bitter unto them that drink it. This is what we're in the midst of. If it's not evident that these prophecies are occurring in the times that we're in this today, hey, then you're just completely lost, man. You're still in a Christian church, you know, donating $1,200 to a nigga that's pimping you out, hey, then you're a fucking fool, man. It's that simple. And are you not tired of the games? You're about to suffer out here, man. Your leaders are not warning you of the dangers to come. That's a problem, man. That's a problem. Keep going, bro.
Scripture tell you, man, woe to you that are full, for you shall hunger. Woe to you that laugh now, for you shall mourn and weep. The time of playing is over for you Israelites, man. It says,
and you know what's gonna be funny too? Hey, you gonna have niggas out here probably next week or the week after, man, cause they ain't ate. Like, oh man, brothers, I've been watching y'all videos. Hey, your ass should have been out here today, man. Last week, a month ago. See, Jake don't take it serious until it affects them. Yeah. That normalcy bias spirit is gone now. Yeah. You niggas are about to suffer, man, and it's beautiful. Call on Yahweh Bashim Al Shai, man.
A lot of them niggas that was
came out during the 19.
Yep.
That when, okay, yeah, you know, I'm down with you brothers, and okay, and that where you at now? Shit got better, not better, but shit went somewhat back to normal, and niggas is back to their same folly.
Yeah.
You know?
Hey, like we say, hey, Jake still got running water. Hey, but they got running water with no food in the pot.
Yeah.
You know? So what good is that water now, man? You can only drink so much. Your stomachs are about to be growling, man.
Yeah, this you know, what they're creating, you know, with this crisis, they're setting a new precedent where, because they know that people are going to start panicking, people might rush a few of these convenience stores and Walmarts and so on and so forth. The fact that they're going to start deploying troops to watch over these stores, that's going to set a new precedent.
Yep.
Because now you're going to have to start getting used to shopping with law enforcement over watching you. They already got AI technology that can they can view certain things, like let's say for example, y'all saw that it was a Jake in I think Baltimore where he got arrested because AI detected a gun, but it was actually a Cheeto bag, Dorito bag.
Yeah.
You know, so they have technology now where they can actually see through.
Right.
If you stole anything, AI will detect that you stole something. So you're gonna have all this supervision, all this surveillance on you. That's setting a new precedent.
Exactly.
So you people are gonna basically, you either gonna get in trouble rushing and grabbing and stealing and looting, or you're gonna have to fall back and get your food rationed to you. The law enforcement, they're gonna be at these food banks, at these stores, and they're gonna be, well, under these conditions right now, you can only have this a limited amount.
Yep.
You can't have no more than 2 of this or no more than 2 of that.
Like with toilet paper.
Yeah, ICE will be right there.
Y'all ain't getting none of this.
ICE, to back up your point, I saw a video this morning where ICE has facial recognition on their cell phone. So if they say, "Oh, what's your name?" and then they scan you, and then even if your name and whatever pops up, if it doesn't pop up, they have your face as in the system. So that shows you. What is that movie? Songbird.
Yeah.
It was another one. In I Am Legend, they did that. They scanned the eyes. So
Minority Report and Total Recall. What I was thinking about, because I was gonna say what you were saying about it, in Demolition Man, Edgar Friendly was those guys that were stealing food from the underground. They were in a part system. But in every
Taco Bell.
but every other movie that's futuristic, dystopian like that, the police always have all that gear.
Exactly.
And what do they have in them helmets?
Right.
And they just put on the market now. They got the new Google glasses, I think they are, that has everything integrated.
Meta glasses.
Meta glasses.
Meta glasses.
Wow, it's meta. Right. And so now I can see through that. What is that?
See if you're carrying.
I can see all that. Body scan, temperature.
It's
I can
like-
get facial recognition on there. Oh, look like fucking Terminator and RoboCop. But they always had them big ass helmets
Night
with
vision
the goggles.
Night
They can
vision.
see all that.
It's like night vision goggles without having to be dark.
Yep.
You know.
So that's my point. They're getting to all this technology to help stop crime. But what does that put the average citizen, after they didn't put them in dire need already, puts them in a situation to where everybody's a criminal.
Everyone's a threat.
Everyone's
a
threat now.
suspect.
You were the guy that was
Larry
out there.
Ellison, which is the Oracle owner, the guy who bought TikTok, he said it, man. Citizens are gonna be on their best behavior, right? You know, because we're gonna be watching.
Everything.
Yeah.
So you niggas are in trouble.
Yeah.
You're in trouble, man.
You think they not expecting y'all to bum rush the stores?
Bro.
They already know.
Yeah.
That's the whole point of them doing it, man. Hey, they was even thinking about implementing that in the Burlington stores. I think they already got it in some, but they're trying to do all of them. Where, before you even come in the store, you got to scan your face, or you can't come in.
Yep.
Yeah. And also, y'all remember that series Containment? It was a series on Netflix called Containment. It was about an epidemic that was based in Atlanta, and there was a quarantine zone where food couldn't get they couldn't get their provisions met because the gangs were robbing the people that were bringing in the food. So the law enforcement had to step in, troops had to step in and give the people boxes of provision. So everything was being rationed and overlooked because the gangs were robbing everybody.
In Trump's first term, he spoke of boxes of food to be passed out. And people thought, that shit went over everyone's head, but he's eventually probably going to do that now. Where it's going to be
punk ass biscuits.
Yeah.
I just wanted to show the brother pulled this up. I don't know if you can see it. Can it be seen?
Yeah, it says smart glass is the latest police weapon against crime. You know? So hey, this is where we're at, man.
Yeah.
Hey, it reminds me of Iron Man, the Jarvis helmet.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
That's what it reminds me of.
Send that to somebody.
Yeah, hey, going back to the Jake that was mistakenly
Bag of chips.
yeah, he had the bag of chips and they mistook him for being armed.
Yeah.
The fucking police came at him,
Yeah.
guns drawn on him. Like they could have laid him down.
Yeah.
Just because of that false detection of AI.
Imagine that was Ed 209 from RoboCop.
Yeah.
We saw that in that movie, the malfunction happened, and he killed him. But then, what did the guy admit? The biggie that made the movie, he said, "You thought he got killed because of a malfunction? He got killed because he made a mistake. Basically, we programmed it to kill him.
Yeah.
To not to take the orders when we try to act like we were trying to stop him.
But just thinking, I don't know this for a fact, but I'm almost sure that the majority of these robots that are going to come out, whether they're the friendly robots in your house or controlled by law enforcement, they got a Terminator mode.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Where they just send out a signal and go in full, any
iRobot.
Yeah.
I was in iRobot when they got that red little light in them.
Yeah.
They turned evil.
Real
Yeah,
quick,
man.
Scripture, Psalms 56, and in the NLT, it's verse 6, and it says, "They come together to spy on me, watching my every step, eager to kill me."
Hey, is that the same? Hey, Marcus,
My steps.
Yeah, Marcus, my steps.
No, that's
It's like
Job.
that's the one in Job.
Yeah, but can you read that again? Do you have it? It's like,
I got it.
Well, yeah, no, you're right. It's
Okay,
in the KJV it says, in the KJV it says, Psalms 56 and 6, it says, "They gather themselves together, they hide themselves, they mark my steps when they wait for my soul."
yeah, there it is, man. Hey, so he is setting all these different measures up to corral the people in, man. Oh, we don't want you moving a certain way, because hey, any way outside of these bounds, you're seen as a threat against our hegemony, man. You know? Hey, and that's why he's gonna come down upon the men of Yahweh Shem Shai. Hey, but we understand the scriptures say, because the Lord said what? That a standard shall be lifted. Isaiah 59, man. When he tries to come up against us, hey, Yahweh Shem Shai is gonna allow that right hand to swing, man.
And we can't forget, like, these robots, this technology, it's created by the Edomite.
Yep.
So he's gonna put his mind into the technology, his thoughts, racial profiling type shit, man. Target Jake only.
Yep. Okay.
Hey, shoot him. Fuck it. We'll say he had a gun.
What is facial recognition?
Because AI, the images from that robot, AI can warp those images or that video to say that Jake actually had a
We
weapon.
got deep fakes.
You know?
The roaches.
Yeah, the
from,
roaches.
From,
Black Mirror.
Man Under Fire on Black Mirror.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, what is facial? When we think about what the simplicity of what facial recognition is, what is it? Racial profiling.
Yeah, God.
That's all it really
In
is.
a computer
The
data.
computer version of racial profiling. Digital racial profiling.
Crowd control.
Yeah, get all the ones with the big lips, with the certain type of eyes and the big heads, or what else?
Big forehead.
Yeah.
Melanin.
And they show you
It's dark.
in China on their cameras. They'll show you like the little box around their head, but each of them, I believe, I think I seen it has a number by it.
Yep.
So that would be your identifier. You identify you by that number and your face.
your TikTok user
Yeah.
handle or whatever. Yeah, there you go. But you don't get to choose it. Okay, it's in their database.
Yeah.
You got more?
Con. We gotta wait. Was there more on that precepts? Con. Did you have something? You can grab that.
This Lamentations 4 and 8. Their visage is blacker than a coal. They are not known in the streets. Their skin cleaveth to their bones. It is withered. It is become like a stick.
Correct, because going back into the famine, we were speaking about the precautions and all the different guards that Esau is gonna basically put up for Jake not to eat, man. So this is just another account of Jake not being able to eat due to a besiegement.
That
That's
was a
all.
lamentation
Yeah.
of Babylon.
Yeah.
When Babylon conquered us.
Yeah.
A lot of Jake starved.
Yeah.
You know, because this was another besieging moment.
Yep.
All right. Food not getting in, you're not eating.
Yeah.
And that's the point. And when you think, well, I'm about, like the lady said, I'm about to go and steal, and if you stop me, I got a head buster, YN or whoever it is, the stonehead nigga, whatever he's stonefist, whatever she said, that's gonna knock you out, and I'm gonna get, I'm gonna just leave up out of here. No, we're gonna start shooting. You know, the Trump already gave the orders that they can shoot and it's okay.
Yeah.
That there's immunity for the cops.
Yeah, or he could just lock you up. You know,
He's gonna
you
do
already
it.
threatened what you was gonna do.
They're tackling women.
Yeah.
They're putting children in handcuffs, bro.
Bro,
Sometimes.
Come on, man. This devil, he's never pitied the old, the young, the children, the woman, the pregnant. This devil is gonna run through everybody. That's everybody that's not covered.
Be Jeremiah 15.
You know?
Motherfuckers dumping bodies over the water, taking them, putting them on cargo planes,
Yeah.
and then dumping them over the water, and they washing up on a Florida shore in cuffs.
Yeah.
Or he's shipping them to fucking Ethiopia or Sudan or some shit.
Yeah.
You know?
Where no one gonna ever hear about them.
Yeah.
You know, they just there. They ain't got no cell phone. They don't get a call. You know,
One free call.
One free call. Damn, not gonna get a call. They gonna get an international call.
Yeah.
Shit, because they up on the other side of the planet.
Yeah.
What you gonna call for?
Yeah,
We already got you.
Yeah.
Right.
We'll let you call over here. We're gonna give you a call.
He might send you to Venezuela.
Yeah.
Send you back to Venezuela, where he's about to bomb your shit.
Yeah. Looks like
Man is cruel like that, man. Blood is, the scripture say,
since that was
blood is not,
since thou hast not been satisfied with blood,
Yeah.
yea, blood shall pursue thee.
yeah, he's not
Don't
satisfied
protect
with blood. You know?
Okay.
Right.
And it's beautiful.
It's like you got
Because we first read about the northern kingdom being dealt with in the besiegement. Now, as the elder said, this is the Babylonian besiegement of the southern kingdom. And we understand both being in Babylon oppressed together here, and you're going to have another one where Jake is going to suffer, man. Since showing you that this is the time of us being into Jacob's trouble. The northern kingdom is pretty much already in it, by them being targeted heavily, but the southern kingdom is tasting it now, man. So on top of that, of you being targeted by Esau to be taken out, now you can't eat, so it's only going to be more and more troubles. Hey, that's on the rise for you, man. It's not about to slow down. The scriptures say, once the plagues in the book of what's that? Sirach, second of the 16.
Yeah, 16.
16. Speaking about the birth pains.
Yeah.
38. I believe it's 38. It speaks about those the woman having the contractions and them not slacking not, man.
Yeah.
Once they begin to start. So hey, where the contractions is happening, man. The pain that Jake is about to feel is here, man. And it's gonna be beautiful to see. Hey, because as a reminder, hey, these are the same niggas that has been scoffing, man. These are the same men and women that came against Yahweh Shai and said, let his blood be upon us and our children. So we ain't gonna have no sympathy, man. None. Because the Lord is bringing this upon you. And your time where you could have, seek the Lord while he may be found, you chose to fan the hand, man. The scriptures tell us in the book of Isaiah 65, hey, people that provoke him to his face continually, man. So fuck these people, man. Jake and E. As far as the Lord men eating, hey, just believe that the Lord is going to allow, he's going to feed you, man. Food should be the least of your worries, man. Yahweh Shai is going to feed his men, and we can grab a bunch of precepts for it.
Not life more than food and raiment.
Exactly. They do not the birds. It says they neither pluck nor do they toil, and the Heavenly Father feedeth them. Are you not much more than these? You know. So hey, food is nothing. The scriptures say we're gonna have abundance and be merry. You know. We just read that last night. Keep going, bro. Yep.
This is continuing to 9. They that be slain with the sword are better than they that be slain with hunger.
Yeah, because when you're hungry and your body is literally eating itself, man, you're essentially watching yourself decompose. You know, because it affects your mind, knowing that you can't eat. It affects your body because all your fat reserves, you know, basically lose first, and then it starts eating at the muscles, and then it starts eating at the joints and ligaments, man. So you become weaker. You know, yeah, brittle. You know, because those nutrients support that strength within those bones, man.
Yeah, that's why when MOTB is being made mandatory, that's when you know the Lord is on his way back. Like, you know, so can't be, you know, with no food for like, you know, a week or two, you know. So yeah, the Lord got to be on his way back when the chip is made mandatory, man.
Yeah, the Lord ain't gonna have us sit here for a year and a half, 2 years, 5 years when the MOTB is out, man. Because he's gonna make sure that once these plagues hit, hey, he knows that he has to deliver his men. You know that? Do we know the exact date? No, the scriptures say that. But we understand also that the Lord ain't gonna just keep us here, because he'll be a kamikaze. You know, he'll destroy everything. It's like,
well, it says in Matthew 24, Yahweh Shai said, if he didn't shorten the days for the elect's sake, it will be no flesh to be saved.
Exactly.
So for the elect's sake, those days shall be short. So yeah, it's going to be a period of time, but the Lord said, hey, behold, I come quickly.
Right.
Hey, but it's called a light affliction, which is but for a moment.
Oh,
I got a quick precept. I got a quick precept, and then I got some information based off of that verse. I got Psalms 37 and verse 25. I have been young and now am old, yet have I not seen the righteous forsaken, nor his seed begging bread. Ooh. Going into your point.
Can you read that again, bro?
I have been young and now am old, yet have I not seen the righteous forsaken, nor his seed begging bread.
Does not the scripture say who has trusted in the Lord and was confounded, or who have abided him and was forsaken? Right? All that trust in the Lord, hey, Lord willing, hey, we'll be good, man. You know, as long as we be of that number and continue in faith and sincerity, Yahweh Shema Shah is going to take care of the rest. Hey, they're saying that the Christians hijack, let go and let God, that's ours, man. You know, whatever the Lord brings upon us, hey, we just got to eat it and take it. And it may be harder to do in the moment, but guess what? Hey, gird up thy loins like a man, take it. You know, the Lord is still with you. You got to believe it.
What you just read, bro?
Psalm 37.
Psalm 37.
Hey,
Yeah.
what is the scripture where I think it's in the law, but Paul also quoted it to Timothy, where it basically says, "Thou shalt not tread out the ox that, thou shalt not muzzle the ox that treadeth of the corn."
Go ahead.
Yeah, that means if you're laboring and you're bringing in fruit, you're producing, you deserve to eat of the fruit of your labors.
Go ahead.
So you think Yahweh Shai is going to let his servant starve? The obvious answer is no. Why would he do that? We're his laborers. We're putting in the work. You know. So you think that he's going to starve out his laborers? He would be going against his own law.
Right.
You know.
I got a quick one. It's Sirach 11:22. It says, "The blessing of the Lord is in the reward of the godly, and suddenly he maketh his blessing flourish. Say not, what profit is there of my service? And what good thing shall I have hereafter?" That's what I'm saying. That's what like the brother was saying, man. The Lord, he sees what we're doing. He knows that we're working, we're laboring. So when the time comes that everybody else who didn't join, who didn't want to come in, who didn't want to answer the call, right? While they're struggling, while they're fucking going hungry, the men who worked, who labored, they're gonna be fed.
That's right.
You know. So we shouldn't be asking ourselves, oh, you know, what we gonna do? Hey, am I really gonna get paid?
Right.
You know, like you're working So because you want to get paid, you want to receive that penny. You know?
Yep.
So as long as we do our work, the Lord is not gonna forget that we were taking care of the service, man.
Hey, the Heavenly Father said it, man. He said, how's it go? He says, I know my thoughts that I think towards thoughts of peace and not evil to give you an expected end.
Yep.
You know, hey, like you said, our expectation while we laboring is to get that payout. So keep working.
Yeah.
Real quick,
Oh, you got that too.
I asked AI about that verse, thou shalt not muzzle the ox that treadeth out the corn. It says the phrase, thou shalt not muzzle the ox that treadeth out the corn, is a biblical principle from Deuteronomy 25 verse 4 and 1 Timothy 5 and 18. That means workers should be allowed to benefit from their labor. Its literal meaning refers to not preventing an ox used for threshing grain from eating some of the grain it is producing.
Right.
By extension, it is a metaphor for not depriving those who work, especially those in ministry, of their rightful support and wages. Yeah.
Yeah, he's not as Esau, you know, being a cruel, what you call it, owner. You know, he'll wait a certain day or not allow you to eat the fruits of your labor, so to speak. You know, defraud the what'd you say? Yeah, defraud you for your paycheck, man. The
Wait
Lord
2
is
weeks. It's defraud me
Yeah.
of your wages.
Exactly.
You're supposed to get paid every day that you put in. I put in 8 hours. At hour 8.5, I should have my money in my hand.
Right.
And I get to decide if I want to work tomorrow or not. But if it's good, yeah, I'm gonna work tomorrow. If I need it, you know. But that should be up to me. But it's a form of slavery, is why he has that on.
See, if you working for the devil, he'll muzzle you. He'll hold back your bread.
Take some of
He'll
your bread
defraud
from
you. But you working for the Most High, the Most High is not an unjust power. This labor that we're doing is directly for Yahweh,
Bro.
Hashem Yahushai.
Okay.
He ain't gonna leave us starving. But you can work for Esau and not get a payout.
Hey, that's what's happening
And
right now.
That's what's happening to Jake now. Yeah, it was you that sent that Reddit video.
Yeah.
Jake fucking hurt.
Bro, zero is disrespectful even sending it out.
Why you send the check stub?
He sent a check stub and it said 0 in the motherfucker. Just imagine it. You putting in all that work, but then you get what you normally would be some wages, some money, but you get nothing. So this nigga got to go on and DoorDash, and he's stressing because he ain't even getting tips. Bro.
Yes. Fuck.
Gotta remind you that you're gonna get it.
Yeah. And you better show up to work next week.
Yeah. That's what you hey, you dealing with a wicked, evil entity, man.
Yeah.
He's a man of lawlessness, a man of sin.
That's right.
You know, let favor be shown to the wicked. You will not learn righteousness, man. That's wicked.
Hey, but what brothers is going into is it's a motivator, man. It's an exhortation for us to keep doing what we're doing, man, because it's not in vain. And those who doing us wrong, and just our nation as a whole, they gonna pay, man.
Fine.
Because Yahushua said, "Behold, I come quickly, and my reward is with me," and that goes for everybody.
That's right. And on top of that as well, you look at the work time versus the payout. The payout is far greater on this side, man. You know, we work for this appointed time, you know, and put in the work in truth and sincerity and faith, and then ultimately we get paid out by vacationing for eternity. Bro, I mean, who wouldn't take that deal?
Infinite PTO.
Bro, you're right. Infinite PTO, as the brother said, man. On top of that, you're gonna get the riches. On top of that, you about to get land. You're gonna get cattle. You're gonna get the women, power, new bodies. It's the best plan, man.
Really peace of mind.
Yeah.
Knowing that it can never be taken from you. You know, it's like in this world, you get something, you gotta damn near work and kill yourself to keep it. You know?
Then by that time, you're too old to actually enjoy it.
Enjoy it.
You know?
got another one.
Yep. Come on. We got you something.
It says Sirach 34 and 21. The bread of the needy is their life.
Yeah.
He that defraudeth him thereof is a man of blood.
Yeah, those people that person that got the paycheck of $0 and 0 cents. How you gonna explain that to your landlord, man, or to your rent office? or to whoever you pay your bills to,
They don't
your
wanna
mortgage
hear that
company. Nobody's gonna, they not about to accept it. You can't be like, oh, well, I'm still working, they just ain't paid. Hey, now you're out of house and home, you know?
Yeah, and if you got a vehicle, if you paying a note on it, they give you like a 10-day grace or something like that. But after that, you start missing payments, that repo man coming to get your shit.
Yeah.
So now you without a home, now you without transportation.
Yep.
So you can't even get nowhere to try to get a job. You gotta go back to public transportation, which is unreliable.
You can't pay for that though, you know?
You ain't got no money to do that.
You got no money for that now.
There's a little more.
You know it's set up because Trump could have signed a moratorium for the federal workers.
Yeah.
You know, to pause everything for them, pause their bills and shit.
Yeah.
Even if you did that, you still gotta pay for your food and gas.
Right.
You know.
But at least it's help, you know?
Yeah.
But hey, this place wasn't meant for that.
That's all the setup.
Yeah, the prophecy has to unfold, man.
They're trying to cause chaos.
You're not getting a
Yeah, okay.
You're not getting a moratorium from the power company, the gas company. They still want their money.
Because they're privately owned.
Yeah.
Those are not ran by the people and for the people.
You're going to have to go in debt, use credit cards to try to maintain. So when you eventually do get paid, if you do, you owe everybody.
When they moratoriums that they put on
For the rent.
during the COVID shit, and it got some people so lax and comfortable. But when they raised that motherfucker, it was all bad. It was all bad, man.
Yep.
You know, certain people ended up having to get evicted.
Yeah. Move back with their mama, move in with family members. It's only gonna get worse.
Let me read that again. It says, Sirach 34:21. The bread of the needy is their life. He that defraudeth him thereof is a man of blood. He that taketh away his neighbor's living slayeth him. And he that defraudeth the laborer of his hire is a bloodshedder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
That's it. You're a murderer, man. Cut off my livelihood. You trying to kill me?
Yeah, because you costed me to crash out. Who knows what I'll do if I don't get if I can't pay my bills, if my kids haven't fucking ate. Now I got to go out there and rob and steal.
And going back to what we were talking about earlier, how he waits until you're most vulnerable. When you're at a weakened state, everybody's financially hurt. So him being that bloodshedder, holding back your bread, is like him getting you to the inch of your life, and then he approaches you. All right, well, if you want your life, why don't you hop on this UBI? We'll take care of you.
We'll give you life.
We'll give you some life.
Some life.
Yeah,
We just reset the system,
some life.
and we think it's a way better solution.
Yeah.
Why don't you go on ahead and come on to this new system?
We got you.
That's where he got these people.
Yeah.
He got them.
Got you, bro.
He got them. He got you people to at an inch of your life. This is where he can come in now. So it's all like the brothers are saying. This is all set up.
Yeah.
Could I back up? I want to back up to brothers was just reading about how the Lord don't do you like that. He's a righteous employer, right?
Not unrighteous to forget your labor of love.
Right. So it reminded me of the guy that was in this camp, Danny, that was in this camp. Remember, he was struggling on his bills, and he was struggling. He was like, "Man, I gotta go to work more. Gotta go to work more." And then it was a Sabbath.
And it was times where he never had time to study. He never had time to come fellowship.
Yep.
You know, he was not doing his lessons as much. We had to basically encourage him.
Yep.
You know, push him to let's do a show, a lesson, or whatever. And him going out there fucking drained him.
Yep.
But we told him to have faith.
Yep.
Because he was going out on the Sabbath and shit like that. We told him, no, bro, have faith, man. Like, stay in on the Sabbath, let's do a lesson.
Yep.
And one time he did it,
Yep.
and we ended up, keeping the Sabbath and doing a lesson and everything.
Yep.
Then he went out like the following night,
Yep.
and he made it.
He made it all.
He made it.
Everything he needed.
What he
One
missed in that week, he made it all in that night.
One night.
In that one night, because he
Did the right
listened to
thing.
the Spirit at that time and did the right thing.
Well, 2 weeks later, bro, he decided he went out, was going out again. Like,
Yeah.
bro, you didn't learn?
You don't realize that Sabbath only lasts 5 weeks. So you can't suffer for
No,
that.
but it didn't matter. He was,
He was
trying
going
to go
going out
7 days,
on the
bro.
Sabbath. Oh,
I need
okay.
that extra day to check
Yeah.
because he make a little something on it.
He was
not realize.
losing faith, man.
Yeah.
I got a quick thing.
But that was
It's
just
like-
to say how, I just want to wrap up why I brought that up. That was a good example of the Lord to take care of you.
To take care of you. Yeah.
We've seen it with our own eyes, you know?
All these things shall be added unto you. Seek ye the kingdom, or you else.
Yep,
Hey,
yep,
it's like
Matthew 6.
you got it. You got it.
Matthew 6 and verse 30, starting at 31. Therefore, take no thought, saying, what shall we eat? Or what shall we drink? Or wherewithal shall we be clothed?
Yep.
For after all these things do the Gentiles seek. For your heavenly Father knoweth that ye have need of all these things. But seek ye first the kingdom of Yahweh and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you.
And see, the difference between the Gentiles, the other nations, Gentiles, the heathen, is they don't have a God that will take care of and appoint them certain things. You know, so they're always concerned about where my next meal coming from, where the next time I'm gonna have somewhere stable to live, those basic essentials. But our God said, I will give you all those things if you just seek me and live after the lifestyle that I approve of.
Yep.
And that's easier than having to go fight bears and lions to try to get this elk from it or whatever to get some meat.
Yeah. And in the moment, you know, you have to understand, you know, because as the scripture says, make not haste in time of trouble. You know, a lot of Jake, they tend to not allow patience to have her perfect work, as the scripture tells us.
Yep.
You know, and that it is an art, you know, of doing it, because it takes faith.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta believe, like, okay, I just gotta be still and let the Lord do what He gonna do, man. You know, so in the heat of the moment, you be like, oh shit, but you just gotta go back to the scriptures, man. Allow the Lord to allow your faith, you know, to increase by allowing the Lord to work, man. You know? Yeah, man, going like God, man. Now I gotta bring that up. Yeah. No, what the elder told you, man. We can grab that. I'll wait.
This is Sirach chapter 4 and verse 1. My son, defraud not the poor of his living, and make not the needy eyes to wait long.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Deprive not the poor of his living, and what else?
Make not the needy eyes to wait long.
And make not the needy eyes to wait long. Hey, Esau knows everybody is in need of getting that paycheck, because he understands the state of economy. I read a statistic. It said that I believe from the middle class to the lower class, over 130% of Americans are below the poverty line.
Yeah.
I was like, damn.
You wanna know why?
Right.
Debt.
Yeah.
Because we're debt slaves.
Yep.
Everything is in debt to the fucking bankers, man. They done took basically majority of the world's wealth and hoarded it up for themselves. So everybody's hurt and suffering. That's why everybody's crashing out. People on edge. You know, there's a lot of theft. You know, a lot of robbery. A lot of fraud. All these different things are happening because the majority is destitute.
Yep.
The 1% got everything. You know, they want to put everything in debt with all this spending. Like we was going into that last night about Nero.
Yep.
This nigga is spending all this money and devaluing the Roman currency just to fund his own luxurious lifestyle.
Yep.
You know everybody's in financial trouble, but you come up with billions of dollars, you know, for this project, or we finna build this new ballroom.
Right.
It already got fucking flaws in the foundation. The foundation already got flaws in the shit.
It says $86 million.
Yeah.
To build it
So
out.
the ballroom total price was $350 million.
Something like that.
Yeah, something crazy.
Yeah, man. People still gotta go without their paychecks.
Right.
For what? For you, rich Edomites could have a good time.
Huh.
Yeah, for more sacrifices.
Yeah.
Homeless people in that same city that ballroom being built.
Yep.
Yep.
Can I read it again?
You ain't gonna let they supposed to be Christian. This is a Christian conservative country, right? But they don't do what the Bible tell you.
The guy would have told him, hey, go feed the people. You got it.
You want to clean up the streets and stop crime. Now, what you gonna do about the homeless?
Right.
You finna build this ballroom, so are you gonna put the homeless there too?
Right.
I bet you ain't.
Right.
Fucking devils,
I
man.
bet you ain't gonna build an apartment complex and let them live there for free.
Yeah.
Well, you probably could have done that with.
They'll probably put, if they do something like that, it'll be for the Ukrainian refugees, South African refugees or some shit. Jake, fuck no.
I've been crack
I don't
smoking.
expect no type of special
Weed
treatment.
drinking, beer drinking.
We drinking.
You know,
Beer
Jake
smoking,
gonna F it up anyway though.
My son, defraud not the poor.
Read words that again.
This is Sirach chapter 4 and 1. My son, defraud not the poor of his living, and make not the needy eyes to wait long.
Yeah.
Make not a hungry soul sorrowful, neither provoke a man in his distress.
Hey, that's fucking $0 check that's provocation.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
gonna make you want to be like, man, I'm about to hurt somebody.
Pressure make up a wise man mad.
Bro.
You
That's,
want to hurt something, seeing some shit
that's
like
squeezing lemon on the wound, bro.
Yeah, tomato juice.
Why?
Man. That's what I was thinking. Like that check. Why would you send a man a check that said all zeros on it, bro? To remind him that he ain't getting shit? Like, that's fucked up. He know he ain't getting nothing.
Right.
But Z was like, they wasted the 12 cents to print that shit out to tell you ain't got nothing. They could have sent him the 12 cents.
that. You know that feeling when they play a game and they get all the way to the last,
Like,
the last level, beat the boss, and before it can the game turns off. Oh, yeah, look,
He said it's
so you about to hit the power button.
Shit freeze.
Shit froze.
Man,
You ain't getting that way.
yeah.
I just put in all that time. I just, you know, that feeling, man, man, it'll make you want to hurt something.
Yeah.
Like them, these Jakes have put in all this time into building. What they do on these video games
My
that they.
player characters.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
see that
put
one
all
Jake
type
bug
of
out
money
recently?
into it and all that.
The one with his girl.
And then the girl, she
deleted his
she
shit,
deleted
bro.
that shit. That
I
nigga,
make money
that
off
nigga,
this shit,
bro,
boy.
he lost his shit.
Oh, he want to.
Yeah, he wanted to take her out, bro.
Yeah. Not on a date.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man.
But that's just something minute. We talking about
Yeah.
your fucking daily bread, man.
Yeah, you're living.
Your living situation, man. You know? He's saying, nah, the Democrats, they bullshitting, so y'all ain't getting shit.
Right.
I was gonna bring that up earlier. And that on that right wing website that I be on, app I be on, there was a lady saying, "You don't realize it's the Dems that's keeping y'all from this. Why y'all mad at Trump for? It's the Dems.
Yep.
If they would just agree, you'd be able to eat." But he knew that was a squeeze play. But we know the squeeze play is because both sides. That's why there's two sides of the same bird. Because if they squeeze one harder, they can blame the other side or whatever. You know, they got somebody to blame.
Another thing that's eventually they do come to some type of agreement, what's going to go up, if people don't realize, is your health premiums.
Yep.
I've seen some people, they said they were paying like maybe $300, $400. They shit quadruple
Yep.
during, so I think they're trying to charge them like $1,200 for health insurance now.
Yep.
So a lot of people that, a lot of jobs where you get health insurance, they have their open enrollment
Yep.
period where you could, I want this.
Yep.
That hasn't, at least for my job, it hasn't opened up yet, or they even posted it because they're waiting for this whole
Yep.
government shit. And when it does, a lot of the people's premiums are going to go up
Yep.
because during COVID, a lot of premiums kind of stayed the same.
Yep.
But now
It's catching
catching
to it.
up.
Yep.
And that's going to be another pain
Expense.
for these people to have to deal with. Like, damn, well, you need health coverage. You really don't, but
But yeah, if you ate right and lived by the laws of the scriptures, you wouldn't get healthy. You wouldn't get sick as much. You did your own research.
Right.
It took good herbs and exercise, all the stuff that should be a humans should just naturally do.
All things that we've been telling you through the spirit.
Yeah.
You know? And they don't want to listen.
Drink more
Fuck it.
water, better water. Eat organic if you can. Eat more vegetables, less meat, less acidic, less processed foods. You know, we going to health. Brothers going to health on accident.
Yeah.
The video ain't got nothing to do with it and still going to it because we know we're gonna have to have our immune systems and everything else built up for the pestilence. That's just wisdom of knowing the prophecy. You know, Jake should be able to try to move the apostles. You see the apostles. You hear what they talking about. Apostles, you know, talk about being able to handle yourself a little, you know a little something.
Yeah.
Handle yourself, be able to run if you need to. You know, certain situations. Or if you need to climb.
There's, you know, and this, everyone's different, but the simplest thing you can do for yourself is stretch.
Yeah.
If you can stretch every day, that's going to do you know, a world of help for you.
Yeah.
But if you do have to run, if you do have to climb, you know, if you do have to be in a tight place where you have to crawl under something, you know, you just stretch it.
Yeah.
You know, because all of us don't got the time to do walks or run or jog, but yeah, you could just stretch.
Sit there and watch, play with your kids on the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have stretching right there.
If you're on the couch, you can just start it, you know?
Yeah.
Okay.
Health is everything. The wealth of these scriptures, that's why the wealth of these scriptures is so much more infinite, because you get paid in usable
Right.
monetary,
Yeah.
not monetary, but what's the other word? Applicable
Yeah, currency.
currency. That's beautiful.
I'm going to continue at 3. This is Sirach chapter 4 and 3. Add no more trouble to an heart that is vexed, and defer not to give him that is in need.
Is that it, or is it more?